figure out how good you are.
It sets up fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate.
25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball's out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. Defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just tapping the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dimes and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 10-3. Good. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the...
Brings up second.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Broncos are going to have the football. Their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
A
7.
run with Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-3 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
8-yard gain. First down, Broncos.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be active with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 25.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Knicks. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. The open receiver is Dodson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, option going left. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. And now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Back onto the field comes. They'll begin with first and 10. Here comes the start of the slide for only a gain of about a yard.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Flush to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here comes the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Here's second and 2.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
tackle made back at the 22-yard
From the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and goal, Denver.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he pitches it. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Harvey. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third.
Throw it. Nix. He'll try to run for it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 11. And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's Braden Mann now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return. How good. Backs him up all the way to the 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Well, let's go. McLaughlin now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
A gain of a yard. First down, Denver.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
19 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Now Hurts. He'll call his own number. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
They're running counter with Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. 3rd down, they need 5.
3rd and 5.
To throw, Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Elliott good on the extra point. And the Eagles make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
And it's third down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
Gain of 22 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, and take him down for a loss. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he will not be able to get away. Good work getting in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take
1st and 10.
the Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run once more. That's Harvey. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Harvey. Good running inside the 25. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 9-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second down, Nix. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Jalen Phillips. He's in there for the sack. And that takes us to fourth and goal.
How'd you like to be this offensive play caller? You're knocking on the doorstep thinking you're in prime position here to come away with 6. Now after suffering 2 consecutive sacks, you're looking right into the eyes of a field goal try, and that's pretty demoralizing. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles down by 2. .53 to go. They're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9.
It's fourth down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the second. What they were able to do here, they take advantage and they go deep for 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5.
Broncos 19.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos.
They'll keep it on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle by Jordan Davis.
On second down, it's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now, on second and long.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
To throw is Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
7 yards. And it's third down.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way